What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Lakers lost last night. Lakers lost. I had a feeling they was gonna lose. I just didn't want to put that in the air because it's hard beating a team 2 games on the road, winning 2 games on the road. I was seeing people last night saying, "Oh, the Lakers gonna sweep. If the Lakers don't sweep, it's gonna be a gentleman sweep. It'd be 5 games if they don't sweep." I just think the Laker fans got a little too disrespectful. Um, they think the Lakers better than what the Lakers is. The Lakers is a good team, solid team, but there is nothing great about the Lakers. There's nothing great about the Lakers. I don't know why people just be coming off like that. Like, the reality is this is where I'm gonna set the tone. And I always get people in my DMs and different things be like, Kareem, you be jinxing the Lakers sometimes. Be like, it just be weird how things be sometimes. But I said it, and even Elder was saying it last night. People was like, "Oh, Elder, sound like you a Golden State fan." It's not that. Y'all have to understand basketball. For one, any team, it's hard beating a team, especially if a team got they horses there. Now, if there's some injuries or something, and players out and they show-handed, that's something different. But for the most part, when both teams healthy, and especially if they around the same seating, it's not like it's it's just hard winning 2 games on a road, 2 straight games, especially the first 2 games for a team to win. So that right there, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The only thing got me a little upset is Anthony Davis. I get to that. But this is the reality of it. Why I don't get when Laker fans sit there and say, you know what, you literally have no respect for the Golden State Warriors and they roster, for you to look at their roster, then look at the Lakers roster at the 1 game, sit there and say it's going to be a sweep. Lakers going to sweep them, or a gentleman sweep in 5. The reason why I said it, because you have to know your team. The reality of the Lakers always start with your best 2 players, right? And the reality of it, history showed Anthony Davis, history is inconsistent. I was saying people, oh, he's the best in the world after that game. I'm like, how can people say that? Because he had a good game. We saw this before. This is nothing new. He have a great game, and then the next game, or he may have a solid game the next game, but then fade out. Come on, man. Great players, out of 7 games, they don't give you 7. They might give you 6 great games and one, like, it may be a 20-point game, but a bad shooting 20-point game, 20-something point game, but not no 11. They don't do that. Like we see the greats. Like I said, they monster may have average 30 in the playoffs. Then the off game may be 20, 21 points, but they shot maybe 40% from the field. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm saying. And Anthony Davis, like I said, for one, you got one of your star players not consistent. That's one. 2, your other star player is old. LeBron James is an older player. So with that comes the fact we can't expect him to be consistent, and we can't expect him to be LeBron James in the past. He had a good, solid game last night, but you can't, and it wouldn't be fair. A guy at that age, you think the consistency and let's say dominating, because this is what we used to seeing LeBron doing. He's not going to be dominating games like that. Out of 5, he may have 1 dominant game. He may have some good games, but he may have 1 dominant game out of series where he just like, take over. Then he going to have some good games. So right there shows that means we're not a great team. Then we got our role players. That's, it is what it is. The Lakers not a great team. So if you're not a great team, you're just not going to just be running through teams like that. You're going to have to grind your way through victory. The Lakers winning the I got a little distracted because look, I'm trying to find this parking spot right here. The Lakers winning sorry. the Lakers dominating teams is not really going to happen. Not starting now. It's not really going to happen. Maybe in the first round, but after that, it gets harder. It gets tougher. Each game gets tougher. The later and the series get tougher when you start getting 4, 5, 6. It just gets tougher. So, like I said, I'm not mad. Only thing got me mad, I just don't like you dropping 30 and now you come to 11. That's very concerning. Now, had AD have about 24 points, and let's say if he shot like 44% from the field, I could deal with that. He still was somewhat aggressive. He took 20 shots or whatever. Okay, cool. But him getting 11 points, I just can't. That right there is alarming. And then, like I said, playoffs is times for adjustments. You make adjustments. Golden State made adjustments. Jermichael Green had 15 points in 13 minutes. 15 points, 13 minutes. And their game plan was a hell of a game plan by Steve Kerr. He gave AD different looks. Jermichael Green had 13 minutes. Looney had 12 minutes. Then Draymond with the rest. So those 3 different type of defenders. You know what I mean? Do different looks at him. And them guys came to play. This guy's making adjustments. I'm curious to see what Darvin Ham adjustment is going to be. I'm very curious to see what adjustments he's going to make. How he going to get the AD the ball, certain things. Like, it's, like I said, man, it's ways, man. You have to approach games. And we had, like, at the Bron, see, this is what I'm saying with guys be, D'Lo didn't have a good game at all. And D'Lo's our third best player, and we have to look for him. Sometimes he got to be that guy, and you know, you taking on that role, that third guy. You gotta play better. You have to. Shout out to Archer Moore. Archer Moore had a good game. Rudy had a good game. He come off the bench. He doing his part. Come off the bench, and then, like I said, we can't always count on Dennis Schroeder because he's inconsistent, but he comes off the bench. So he's a role player. So this is stuff that's going to happen. But I think the Lakers definitely in prime position for the next game to win the next game. But yeah, I just need you Laker fans to be a little more open-minded and stop just going off one game and just, it don't work like that in the playoffs. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.